Are you afraid she's using you? Signs you have to look out for. All right, let's be real. There's toxic and broken people all around us. Specifically when it comes to women though, they can deliberately and undeliberately both play men through the dating game and lead you on for their own benefits. And I see this a lot in practice. I hear this and see this a lot in the traumatic stories that a lot of my clients tell me. And they swore on their life that they wouldn't be that guy that gets played by a woman with a scheming plan to play you. Although I don't like playing the victimizing card, I want this video to really dig into the signs you have to look out for in a woman who is going to just use you for her own benefits. And these type of women, they come extremely quickly and they go extremely fast. Specifically, I use this analogy a lot. The flying torpedo mixed with a warm sunrise. I think that kind of picturesques what you should be feeling when you're going on a first date with a woman like this. It's like a warm sunrise that you've been craving for a long time, that you've been wanting and yearning for a long time, and it comes extremely fast. It seems like it's everything that you've ever wanted really quickly, and it feels really good. And going on a date with a woman like this, she can seem like a really good person, a really good woman. She's beautiful, she's kind, she's smart, she's considerate, she's nurturing, she's educated, and not to mention the chemistry you both share just on a first date, whether it be conversations or nonverbal eye gazes across the table. It just feels like it's never been something you felt before. That she must feel it too if you feel it in that much chemistry that quickly. And you quickly feel like this could be the one. Hi everyone, I'm Christy, I'm a therapist, and welcome to Men's Mental Health Institute. Today, what I really want to talk about is behaviors that you have to look out for if she's using you. And I want you guys to be truthful with me. There are women who are just not that into you, that is going to not give you effort and the validation and the attention that you desperately want because she doesn't share the same feelings with you. These type of women specifically who are just not that into you and don't give you effort will likely end it and not lead you on and have a very amicable separation. However, what I want to talk about are women who may not actually be into you, but using you to her own emotional benefit in order to seek something. Okay, and what signs you should look out for. Either it be monetary benefits or just benefits in attention, okay? So women who deliberately and intentionally lead you on, play you in order to gain something out of it, okay? When she's genuinely not that into you. It's like a play card that she uses for all men, okay? Before we dive right into it, I really want you to do me a favor. I'm trying to grow this platform, okay? If you like videos like this and you want to support this movement, please do me a favor, press subscribe, give this video a quick like, and comment down below. Are you in a relationship with a woman who you're suspecting is using you? She did a complete 180 on you, and what is your relationship looking like right now? I want to hear your stories. I'm going to try to go through them. Okay, let's dive right into it. The first sign that you should look out for is it seems like it's everything you've ever wanted way too early on in the relationship. So what that means is right off the bat, the first date that you even go on with a woman, it seems like she's giving you every sense of attention, validation, she compliments you. It seems like it's too good to be true. And what I want you to sway away from is not being able to decipher between a confident woman and a woman who just knows what she wants and is very verbal about it and she's kind, versus a woman who seemingly is scheming to give you everything that looked for. And how you can do this is being really reflective of the context of the relationship, okay? So first date, really important to be on time, right? Be kind and being flirty in your own ways. However, what shouldn't happen is if she's constantly texting you, asking how your day was afterwards. She is seemingly complimenting you too much in what you dress. Everything that she says seems like a compliment. She is trying to ask about the details of your life a little bit too much, okay? She's asking and she's showing you that she really, really cares, okay? So it seems like everything you've ever wanted too early on in the relationship is a red flag. There is no relationship yet. She doesn't even know you yet. So if she's texting you, possibly even mentioning that she really, really likes you and she wants to move in with you to her friends and family right off the bat, I say that's a red flag. Number 2, and this is what I describe as the penny effect, and let me explain. When a woman who is deliberately trying to lead a man on, the first stage, which is she's everything that you've ever wanted, a lot of men relate this to as love bombing, and it's very true. Women who are deliberately trying to use you will love bomb you. And the second stage is she'll use the penny effect, which means she'll slowly, inch by inch, in minuscule noticeable effects and variables, decrease the amount of effort that she's putting on in the relationship. So essentially, she's taking pennies in which you don't really notice away from the relationship. She might text you 1 minute later than she used to. She might call you up a minute later than she used to. She might check in on you a minute later than she used to. She might diminish her tone a penny less than she used to. She's not as excited or she's not as flirty when she sees you. Little by little, she starts inching away what she used to show you. That's called the penny effect. And a lot of women who are deliberately trying to hook you in and use you will do this, because essentially what happens when the penny effect, you're a victim of the penny effect, is essentially you start making excuses for her. You start saying that, well, this is just something small and she must be tired because of XYZ, so I guess it's fine. And little by little by little, she inches away from what she used to be, and little do you know, after a long period of time, you only have 5 cents left of the dollar, okay? And that's called the penny effect, and it's not a usual 0 to 100 kind of flip. It's this incremental decrease of effort, attention, and investment in time that really messes a man's brain up. And remember, you have to be able to catch this. A lot of the times, a lot of my clients don't catch this. They're actually in the 5 cents era of their relationship, and they wonder how they can make up for the 50 cents. And obviously, this is a video on toxic women who are using you. There are other reasons in which women take away effort, time, and investments into a relationship. However, if she's trying to deliberately use you, many times you cannot increase the investments of her effort, time, and attention unless you really stay true to taking some of your rewards away. And do you want a relationship like that? But we're talking about women who are deliberately trying to use you. So now let's talk about a real solution. And I want you to take this with a grain of salt, because this might not be a solution for everyone. I really want you to reflect on your relationship and look for one thing. If you separate her early behaviors from your early behaviors and you put them together as a tangible and emotionless equation, does her behaviors of flirting, a lot of checking-ins, a lot of compliments correlate to not only the timeline of the early onset relationship, but even your behaviors? Were you giving as much as she is giving you? If your behaviors were more put off-ish, where you're kind of just accepting it, right? You're the acceptor of this new behold sunrise and like a torpedo, right? you're just kind of sitting there and it's happening on you? Were you really forming a genuine bond with that woman? And I really want you to be applicable of this exercise, because the intention is for you to kind of wake up and realize that that was just a play that she did on you. You were just sitting there as trying to be entertained, and she entertained you. But you didn't have any tangible or logical addition to that relationship to make that kind of behavior early on in the relationship with her make sense. Right? Women who are genuinely forming security with you will text a lot and will check in on you a lot. However, it takes a measurable amount of reciprocal effort and investments, not just money, but time, effort, and attention and money, in order for her to reveal that side of her. So if your behaviors and her behaviors just don't align, you can be sure you were being love bombed and there was no genuine relationship being built to begin with. The connection you felt with her is a facade. It's really important to depict these type of differences. Today, I really want you to think about that solution. Really understand, does her behaviors align with the timeline of the relationship early on in the relationship? Does it make sense? Does her constant texting, constant attention giving, compliments, calling you at random times, asking overly how your day was make sense, right, to what your behaviors were at the time or what the relationship was at the time? If it doesn't make sense and you're at a place where she's using the penny effect on you, okay, there could be a reason why, and now you're giving her what she wants or what she gave you in the beginning and she's not responding. It could be that she's trying to use you at this point, okay? So really reflect on this. These are the signs. Women who are toxic and trying to use you deliberately will love bomb you and will use the penny effect on you. Have you been a victim of this? And if you are, please try to do that solution focus exercise. Think about the points in time in which your behaviors and her behaviors in the context of the relationship just was a mismatch and you actually fell victim to a play, to a very well done play. But let's not get too overly assumptuous with things. Do that exercise first. Only you can tell yourself the truth and you can find the truth if you're honest with yourself. So once you find out that there is a penny effect being used, I always tell my clients, you have to acknowledge it and you have to bring the problem up before you form any additional assumptions about the relationship. So acknowledge it, account for it, speak up, tell her what you feel and how you think, and then form your solution, whether to end it or continue, okay? So really important to stay logical. It's really easy to fall into your emotions in relationships. I really hope you found this video really helpful, and please do me a favor, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and comment down below, what did you learn? I really want men to focus on their mental health. I know it's not as important if there are other things in your life that are going badly, but a lot of people, and I'm sure society, has really started to realize how powerful mental health is and how both it can accelerate your satisfaction and decisions in life and deplete it. Okay, so please do me a favor and just prioritize it and find a therapist who is going to really understand the daily struggles of men. If you are a man who are really struggling to find a therapist, male focused, solution focused tactics are extremely important. But most of all, mental health in general is really important. So start your journey. A therapist will do, but really try, if I could give an advice, try to find someone who understands the daily struggles of men and how men work through their mental health. It's kind of different from women, isn't it? Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.
Hi everyone, if you enjoyed our content, don't forget to follow us on TikTok and IG where we post daily, and YouTube where we post weekly.